Yes, my people. I believe you have already watched the first and the second video. This is the third of the day. The third of the day. And if you have not yet watched the first and the second, please go back and watch it. My dear friend, wherever you are in Africa, in Asia, in America, in Europe, I welcome you to the third episode of today's videos. Look, I am back to Chelsea exclusives. Chelsea exclusives. I understand many of you guys are Chelsea. So even the Manchester United videos, they are not watching it. I'm not having views. The Liverpool video from yesterday, I'm not getting views. Arsenal videos yesterday is even better than the Liverpool video. But that does not stop us from doing what we want to do. We want to make sure that, football, when you watch football alone, you don't enjoy it. But when you are watching football with your opponent, like our next game is going to be against Arsenal. Yeah, so it's good we invite them in. We bring everybody on board on this channel, Salon's Block. But definitely, majority of the time is going to be Chelsea, because we are blue. Our heart is crested with blue. Our blood is blue. You agree with me that there is no other club in London that is blue like Chelsea. London is blue. Yeah. Look, quickly we go into the issues. I'll bring you Chelsea with one or two other, news that are happening around. Yes, though it's Chelsea exclusives. Exclusives. Say it, exclusives. Exclusives. Got Crook. That's the name. It's an English name. Got Crook. Sterling is a player with freedom and confidence that made him the best player in the country 2 seasons ago. In the meantime, Gareth Southgate's continued omission of Sterling is starting to reflect negatively more on the England manager than it is on the player. 2 league wins in a row for the first time since March tells its own story. Many legends of football cannot simply understand why Gareth Southgate will neglect or reject Raheem Sterling. It's not as if the England squad is over winning games. It's not as if they are winning games and they are scoring goals freely everywhere. It's not as if they have all the players, but you are leaving behind a player like Sterling with experience. The past 2-3 international games, you left him behind. Many has asked questions, and this time around, you did the same. Players of other clubs that are not even playing any game, you are inviting them. Well, it is true that you have the power to choose the players you want to use, the formation you want to play, the style of football you want to play. But remember one thing, many are watching as well. Many are watching. Eyes are watching. That's simple as that. Eyes are watching. 2 league wins in a row for the first time since March tells its own story. Yeah, that is about Chelsea. Yeah, we move on. Lukaku, many people have talked about me. I don't talk and I show what I am worth on the pitch. That is Lukaku for you. He is now scoring goals freely with Roma. And he says that many people have spoken about him in England. Many have spoken bad about him. He doesn't talk with his mouth. Rather, he talks on the pitch. And that is what he is doing right now. It is good that he is focusing on his football. During the preseason, many thought that he was not training hard enough because he was not with any club. He was training alone. But look at it. He was never part of any preseason. He was training alone at Cobham. Yet, he started a league with Roma, and so far, so good. So far, so good. Mourinho is full of praise for him. He himself is full of praise for Mourinho. Now, Chelsea, we are still in the market looking for a striker. We still want to buy a striker. I don't know what to say. I don't want to say much. I don't want my own people to turn on me. But let me hear from you in that comment section as a Chelsea fan. What do you think about Lukaku's situation? Now he is scoring. And don't forget, he's still our player. Yes, he is still our player. He's only on loan to Roma. And I'll tell you what. There's a decision already made. There's a price tag that is already fixed on Lukaku. Fabrizio Romano understands Chelsea have already fixed an exit fee for Romelu Lukaku in summer 2024, and it's around £37 million. There is an agreement to make Romelu available for that fee next year. Lukaku, doing great on loan to Roma, as he scored 7 goals. He already scored 7 goals for Roma. And there's a price that is already fixed on him, £37 million. Whoever that have it, you come for him. Yeah. You have it, you come for him. All right. Quickly, before we go to other news. Okay, let me just go straight away to other news. Yeah. Real Madrid are planning to reschedule formal ceremony for Vinicius Jr. contract extension as soon as the president, Florentino Perez, tests negative to COVID. The president of Real Madrid is under COVID right now. He's not quite okay. He's been attacked by COVID. And so they are waiting. As soon as the president returns, after treatment from COVID, they are going to do a ceremony. A big one, of course, to extend the contract of what? Vinicius Jr. And do you know how much it's worth? It was scheduled last week, but it will happen in the next weeks. It will include a release clause of how much? €1 billion. Hey, my goodness. Are you hearing me? A release clause of €1 billion. I have not heard that before in any club about any player. Vinicius Jr. release clause, €1 billion. You are hearing it first time on Selom's channel. You are hearing it first time on this blog. And I'm letting you know because it's an exclusive. €1 billion for Vinicius Jr.'s release clause. Step back a little. Exactly how it is. That's what I'm telling you. €1 billion for a player. My goodness. His release clause. Which club again can buy him apart from the Saudis? And would they be willing to? What? Maybe my club Chelsea will both one day go crazy with the expenses and say, okay, we want to put in £700 million on the head of Vinicius Jr. That'll be interesting. Anyway, we'll move on. We move on from there. €1 billion. Whoa. Diego Simeone set to sign new deal at Atletico very soon. Verbal agreement in place, just waiting to get it sealed, but all considered almost done, according to Fabrizio Romano. We all know Diego Simeone, Atletico Madrid coach. He's been there for how many years already? Look, 12 years. He's been there for 12 years. Diego Simeone has been with Atletico for 12 years. If I'm not mistaken, he should be the longest serving manager in one club in recent years. The longest serving manager with one club in recent years should be Diego Simeone. 12 years already. And they are about to renew his contract. They are about to renew his. In fact, the agreement is already reached. They are only here to put pen on paper. Wow. Diego Simeone. Well. Breaking news. The last but not the least, breaking news for you. You know what? One of our legends is retiring from football. Eden Hazard has announced his retirement officially. Eden Hazard has announced retirement from football officially. With effect from today, Eden Hazard announces his retirement from football or international football with effect from today. That is it for now. My dear friend, let me just end by saying, Mauricio Pochettino told Noni Madueke in a private conversation that he wasn't happy with the party video that surfaced online, which the player took well, and there are no issues. There are no issues with Noni Madueke and Pochettino. As it stands right now, the relationship is very good. The players are gone for international break. The ones that are available, the coach promised to be working on them. As soon as the rest return, we are going to meet with Arsenal. Our next target to do that is Arsenal. Watch out, I'll be back again with Manchester City tonight. Like I promise you, my next video will be Manchester City. I'll see you when you see me. Shalom and peace.